Hey, morning everybody, it's Peter here from Ageless Force Fitness, and I wanted to take you through a routine that I think you can do at work. One of the things in trying to keep fit and do a workout is time. Sometimes it's really difficult to be able to do it before work. You might have a long way to travel. Similarly, just as difficult to do it after you get home from work, either on the way home or get home, get organised and then get back out again. It can be really difficult. So I came up with a short, sharp 30-minute routine, including warm-up and also cool-down that you can do without any equipment, or at least just one piece of equipment, which is a stretchy band or a tube. So without any further ado, I'll take us through a warm-up routine. The first thing I'm going to do is start the clock, and for each of these warm-up exercises, we'll do those for 40 seconds, and then we'll move into the routine proper. Okay, so the first of the exercises that we're going to do is a typical star jump, which is a pretty easy exercise, but it's designed to get the cardio working and to get the muscles nice and loose. So let's just go through that process now. Make a nice easy pace initially. The objective here, of course, is to get some blood and oxygen pumping all around the body. So about halfway through this, that's 20 seconds down. We'll move from here into a second exercise. And done. Okay. The second exercise is going to be one that we're going to concentrate on the lower half of the body, just to make sure that it's nice and supple again as well. So it's this exercise. Make sure that as you're coming up at the back, that you're getting right up. So I'm trying to actually touch my bum. That's why we call them Bundt Cakes. So that's the objective. Get up as far as you can. By now, you're starting to warm up just a little bit, which is the objective. Just a casual build-up of all of those muscles, knowing that they're just about to get some serious work. Okay, and done. Short rest. And we'll move into our next exercise, which will be a squat with a pulse movement at the bottom. Okay, so what we want to do here, make sure that we've got a good range of motion. So get down as far as you can. Don't overdo it if you've not done a lot of squats before. That can sometimes be a little bit difficult. About 15 seconds to go. Just follow along with me. 5 to go. And done. Okay, our next one will be what we call a windmill. So in essence, the design here is that we start to work a little bit of the upper body as well as the lower body. Okay, so everybody be pretty familiar with these. So we're getting a stretch through the hamstring, but we're also getting our shoulders starting to move a bit freer. Okay, about halfway through. Speed it up a little bit. We want our body to know that we're doing something with it. And we're done. Okay, nearly there. This next one is designed to, again, work on both the upper body, the lower body, but also the midsection here as well. Okay, so what I call this is a low and high. Low, high. So we're getting right down as far as we can. We're bringing those arms up, nice and straight up. So we're getting lots of range of motion movement at the same time, preparing all of the body for the additional work that we want to put it through. When we start the routine proper, it's going to be pretty rapid, because remember, I've only got you for 30 minutes. I really want to try and help you get a great workout, set you up for the rest of the day. Okay, that's done. The last one is a boxer shuffle, which is basically this sort of a movement. Now, if you've got a skipping rope, you could also put a skipping exercise in there at the same time. If not, let's just do this kind of movement. Or you can do jogging on the spot. Okay? Some variation of those. Any of those really just designed to get heart and lungs working. Now, get the blood flowing. Get something kind of really moving after that sort of sedentary period all morning. Only 15 seconds to go. You can mix it up a little bit if you like. There's nothing wrong with that either. Okay, and our warm-up's done. Fantastic. Alright, we'll move into the exercise proper now. Hi, okay. We've done our warm-up. We're somewhat supple. As you can see, should be panting a little bit. So we're ready to move into the next phase, which is a quick, sharp routine. We're going to do 6 different exercises. We're going to go through each of those six times. Okay, so 6 by 6. We're going to do them in short, sharp intervals of 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. Okay, so the first one that we're going to go into is what we call a seated row. Okay, so this is where our stretchy bands come in. We'll get a hold of that and we'll go into the first exercise. Okay, in terms of preparation, all we need to do is sit down, pull that band nice and tight around the legs. If you need to grab a hold of this stretchy band a little bit closer, do that. Stretch it around and pull back up here. Okay, getting a nice big range of motion. Keep that going for 20 seconds. What we're trying to do here is primarily work our back. As you can see, there's also a little bit of shoulder and arm movement at the same time. So that's our 20 seconds. Just have a short rest, 10 seconds, and then we're back into it all over again. Okay, let's go. A lot of people neglect their back, but of course, the back is something we use all the time. 5 seconds to go. And rest. Now these stretchy bands come in a number of different levels of resistance. And we're ready to go again. Let's go. So you can buy a pack of 3 for around about $25, and it'll be a fantastic investment. This is an all-over workout, starting with the back, which is one of our big core muscles. Let's take a rest. If you haven't done this before, you might be starting to feel it. Back into it again. Okay. This is number 4. 2 to go after this. Five seconds. 2 and rest. Okay, ready to go? And go. Five seconds to go. 2 and rest. I'll just do this one side on for you, so you can see a different perspective. 3, 2, and go. Okay, so you can see there, I'm keeping a nice straight back, bringing that band up close to just under the chest. 5, 3, and rest. There's 1 to go. So you should be starting to feel a little bit warm by now. Also starting to feel that those muscles are working. And let's start the last one. Right. So the great part about this is, apart from the stretchy tubes, we don't need any other equipment. So that means you can take the workout with you anywhere you go. And that's done. Okay, our next exercise that we're going to do will be an upright row. So, keeping our stretchy band, putting our band under our feet, grabbing it nice and tight here, and we're in position to go up like this. Okay? So feel comfortable with your band underneath your feet, and let's start. Okay? Bring that nice and high up to about your bony part, your clavicle. As you can see, what is working is the strong neck muscles. So call them trapezius, but for all intents and purposes, they're those muscles up the top there. Just take a short rest. And let's go again. Now I'm using a little timer, which is a Tabata routine timer on my iPhone, and rest, which I've got set for 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So we're doing a rest period right now for 10 seconds. And we're down to 3, 2, 1, and back on for 20. There's plenty of those routines available for all of the smartphones, and most of them don't cost anything. You can just follow me, or in addition to what I'm doing, you can have your own timer. And rest. Okay, 3 to go. Looking good. It's a great sharp routine. Should be starting to feel those muscles working by now. Okay, and let's go again. The good thing about it is don't need a lot of room. I've got an area here of about 3 square metres. And 1 to go, and rest. And that's all you need. Don't even need any, a mat would be nice. Don't need to have a mat, but when we do some floor exercises later on, the mat's handy. Okay, let's go again. Most offices have carpet, and of course if you're outside, usually on a grassy area, so that should be soft enough. Last one. Okay, and 1 to go. So you'll see that we're getting through this really quickly. We've nearly done 2 of our 6 exercises, and last cycle. Let's go. Right. What you might find is as you progress through these routines that you might want to up the ante in terms of your resistance band level. So I'm using a blue one here. There's green, which is lighter, and there's also grey, which is tougher. Okay, so we've got through our second exercise. Third one will be a chest press. Okay, get that down there, and then just push this out. So anchor that underneath your foot. Push that out. Should be able to feel that resistance, slowing your arm movements down. 4, 3, and done. and rest. So as you can see, I'm sort of starting to, puff a little bit at this stage, which means it's working. So let's go again. Tuck those stretchy bands over. Get a nice, full, deep range of motion. I'll turn around on the next one so you can see it from the side on. 5, 3, and rest. Okay, 4 to go. 3, 2, and let's go. So push that out, nice and deep. Should be really feeling that across the chest by now. Should be some fatigue starting to set in. Don't worry about that. Just keep it going. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and rest. Just a couple to go now. Rest for a little while. 4, 3, 2, and start it up. 2. Push through it. 3. You're doing some nice work right across that chest area, the pec muscles particularly. Also triceps, and rest. 1 cycle to go. And 3, 2, and last one. Push. 2. 5, 3, 2, and 1 more for good measure. Okay, done. So we're nearly halfway through the routine. Next one, of course, is one of the favourites. What we're concentrating here on is making sure that we're doing an all-over body routine, and we're concentrating on strength to each of those body part areas. Okay, so the next one that we're going to do, again, tuck the band underneath your feet. We're going to do some bicep curls. And ready, let's go. Bring them nice and up and down, up. Keep those arms, keep the arms nice and close in. Make sure you're nice and comfortable in your stance. Bring those arms right up and then down, not quite locking, but nearly locking, and rest. A couple of variations that I'll show you on this, which can make just a little bit more interesting as you're going through. Okay, this time, one at a time. So I'll show you a side-on view in a minute for both of those exercises, or both of those variations, I should say. Okay, and rest. Okay, if I turn side on now. Semi-side on. Okay, and let's go. Nice big range of motion there. Concentrate on the form, keeping the arms tucked in and making sure that they know they're working. And one more, and rest. Halfway through. Hope this is working out good for you. I'm feeling it, so I'm sure you must be as well. Okay, the alternate approach, one arm at a time. It's a great workout, should really set you up for the rest of the day. 3, 2, 1, and rest. I'll do one more this way, and then I'll turn back to the front. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Halfway there. Just 5 seconds more. Keep it going. That's it, and rest. 1 to go. You're doing great. I'm sure you're really enjoying this. You're getting some value out of your lunch hour. And 1 to go. Last cycle. Let's go. 1. Come on, make it work. Make it feel good. We all need strength training as we go through, not just cardio. It's really important. I'll talk about that more later. Okay, and rest. Right, we're halfway through. The next exercise is also some arm work. Instead of working the biceps, we're going to be working the triceps. So again, I'll get down, stay on my knees, rope tucked under my ankles, and I want to bring this up so that it's just behind my head. Okay, and ready to go. So push from there, making sure that the only thing that's moving are your forearms. Okay? Lower arms, sorry, your upper arms don't move. Everything pivots around your elbows and rest. So what we're working here is these ones, the tricep muscles. And 3, 2, and let's go. Push them up, nice and high. Really start to feel those muscles working. Triceps are an incredibly hard muscle to get to understand that you're doing something with them, so you've really got to work them hard. Okay, and rest. Let's do that side on. 3, 2, 1, and go. As you can see, the only bit that's moving is from the elbow down to the hands. 10 to go. 5, 3, and rest. I'll do one more there, and then I'll swing back around to the front. It's a great combination of exercises to work the all over body. Okay, here we go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should definitely be feeling those triceps now, particularly if you haven't done a lot before. 5 to go. 3, 2, and rest. Okay. Only 2 cycles to go. We'll be over this before you know it. You'll be able to tuck into that lunge. Okay, let's go. I'll definitely start to be getting hard by now. Getting hard for me. I can assure you of that. 5 to go. 3, 2, and rest. Woo! 1 to go. Loosen up a little bit if you need to. This is a sharp routine, hardly any rest. Okay, last cycle. Let's go. Push it up. Push it up. And done. Woohoo! That was good. I really felt that. That's a great workout. Okay, this next one. This next routine is what I call a monster walk. And it's fantastic. Put the bar, the stretchy tube. I've just got a different type of stretchy tube. Nice and wide. Okay, and all we want to do is crouch down and walk forward and back, staying crouched down. Okay, whatever length of room you've got, that's how much we'll walk, and rest. Five seconds of rest to go. 3, 2, crouch down, keep your legs wide. What this does, it works the quads, works the hamstrings, works the glutes, and it's a great way of getting a leg workout without having to rely on weights. And rest. And trust me, you'll be feeling it. Okay, let's go. Ready, set, and again. Wide and low. Wide and low. Keep the tension on those legs. The whole way forward, whole way back. Yep, he's feeling it. And rest. Okay, halfway there. 2 seconds. 1, wide and low. Walk forward. And back. Keep the tension on. Oh yeah. Should be feeling that by now. And rest. Right, sure. A variation on that. Instead of walking forward, we'll walk sideways. Okay, keep the tension on. Little pivots sideways. Keeping the tension on, so just nice little steps. And rest. I'll do that the other side. 1 cycle to go. And ready. Down. Keep it down. Little mini steps. Back. Keeping the tension the whole time. Don't let go of the tension. That's what's doing the work. On to go. Nearly there. And time. Well done. That was fantastic. Last exercise. It's one of my favourites. And it's the crunch. I'm going to go through 6 exercises of crunches. Okay? So, some people can do crunches like this, with the hand just pretty much about your ears. Legs up. Okay. Let's get a little bit closer. And also come side on. Ready, we should be going. Okay, let's go down. Can you see me there? Okay, good. Keep that going. Keep the tension on the abs, but not letting the shoulders go all the way back to the floor. Okay, and the rest. So when we're going back, we're just staying off the floor a little bit, so that we're going to keep the tension on here, make those abs work. Let's go. Variation, some people do it like this. What I like to do is to keep looking straight up at the roof. That way you don't put any strain on the neck. 5 seconds to go. Keep it going, keep that tension. And rest. We're nearly done. We've got about 3 cycles to go, and then the whole routine's done. Let's go. Just look up nice and straight. Concentrate on keeping those abs loaded. Okay? Keep them loaded. 5 seconds to go. You can do it. It's only 2 cycles after this one. And rest. Should be feeling like you've got some things ripping across you right at this stage. I certainly am. Okay. Second last one. Let's make it count. Five, 3, 2, and rest. 1 to go. You're doing really, really well. Appreciate you taking this journey with me. We'll go straight into our cool down after this. And our last one, let's go and make it good. 10 seconds to go. 5. And done. Fantastic. Well, hope you've enjoyed that short, sharp routine. It's designed to let you know that you can do the workout. Doesn't matter where you are. Okay, if you're in the office, as I said, find a small room. Could be a boardroom. Could be somebody's office, for example. Could be a tea room. Doesn't matter where it is. Find that space. It could be outside. Could be at home. All you need is a little room in the lounge room. Could be down the park. It doesn't matter. You can do it. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this cool down routine. So, first thing we want to do, we did a bit of work on all of our body parts. So we want to make sure that we're stretching each of those body parts. Okay, so with the cool down, you want to basically make sure that you're doing them for a reasonable amount of time. So we're going to do each one for about 30 seconds. So the first we want to do is a nice big long back stretch. So what I'm doing here is bringing my arm up over the top of my body and stretching down with the other side. You want to try and keep those in place for about 30 seconds. And nearly there. And let's change to the other side. Get that one over. Keep that there for 30 seconds. It's important that you try to keep these stretches in place. Anything under 30 seconds doesn't really do the stretch, doesn't do the muscle, the big stretch that you really want it to do after so much work. Okay, let's keep that one down. Bring this up and then arch back with your arms, doing a whole arm and back stretch in one. So if I come down a little bit, you can see that I'm arching back. Okay, so that's the movement that I want you to do. You can see there, bringing those arms up and back. Getting that stretch right up through the back and into the arms at the same time.
The next exercise is a chest stretch.
You can do it like this. Okay, grab a hold of that wall, stretch right across here, all the way across. Hold that and change. Again, on the other side. Just bring that stretch, hand against the wall or a door. Make that right across here. That's where you want that stretch to happen. Hold that. A little bit more. And just about done. Okay, done. Let's move on to our legs. Let's grab a leg up. If you need to hold onto the wall, hold the wall. And the exercise is we want to get up as close to our bottom as we can. We want to really feel that through the quad, the big muscle here. And pull that up as far as you comfortably can. Okay, I don't want anybody hurting themselves, but just as comfortably as you can and as close to the bottom as you can. And just hold that for a second and move on to the next leg. Okay, same thing. Bring that up. If you can balance without the wall, all the much better. Nearly done. A couple more stretches and then you're out of here. As I said, I promised 30 minutes and we'll be done in 30 minutes. Just give that a nice hard pull so you can feel it all the way up and down that big set of muscles that measure your quad. Okay. Hamstring. So I usually do hamstring sitting down. You can either do both at the same time, like so, or many people like to do one at a time so they can get a slightly bigger stretch on each of the hamstrings. I tend to do it like this. I tend to do one at a time. Another 5 seconds, hold here. And swap it over to the other side. Tuck the leg that you're not stretching in. And then if you can, like me, grab a hold of the toe. That helps to pull the hamstring in tighter. If not, get down to your ankles and then try to do that way as well. Okay. The last one that we're going to do is a glute stretch, and we'll just move into that now. So, staying seated, leg across, bring the arm up and just pull that back and across. So, this movement here, back and across, and you should feel it all the way up the glute, around the hip, getting a nice solid stretch all the way through there. Just keep that going for another 5 seconds. We'll swap over and you'll be done. And swap it over. Again, bring that up. Nice and tight. So you can feel that happening. Okay, well look, I hope you've really enjoyed doing this exercise routine with me. I've really enjoyed bringing it to you. Stay tuned for more in this exercise series as we go along. This is the second one in the series so far, and I hope you're getting something out of it. So until next time, thanks for joining me, and good fitness, good health, and stay stronger, fitter and healthier.
Hi. The 30-minute series aims to provide you with a concentrated effort in some area of your fitness program. Today's was all around strength training. The next in the series will be around cardiovascular work, i.e. increasing the capacity of your heart and lungs. Together, they make up a fitness program. My suggestion is that you need to do 2 to 3 sessions of either of these per week. And if you can manage to do that, you'll have your fitness program on track and where you want it to be. Thanks for being involved, and until next time, be stronger, fitter and healthier.